Imagine a world where every shoreline, every riverbed, every park is choked with plastic waste. Does that sound like a world you'd want to live in? Sadly, this is the future we're speeding towards if we don't act now. Let's dive into the issue of plastic pollution, a crisis often underestimated, and the journey it has taken over the years. Dating back to the timeline, we see that the scale of plastic pollution has dramatically escalated. Originating with the large-scale production of plastics in the mid-20th century, this cheap and easily malleable substance infiltrated nearly every product we consume. It ranges from packaging and disposable utensils to electronics and vehicles. Presently, the ubiquity of plastic in our lives has grown at a pace that can only be coined as blitz speed. The convenience of plastic has propelled its overuse, sadly leading to an unparalleled pollution catastrophe. So, what can we do? There are various steps we can take to fight this crisis. Firstly, we can considerably lower our consumption of single-use plastic, opting instead for reusable versions. Secondly, we can engage in recycling initiatives, ensuring our waste is appropriately managed and reused. Thirdly, we can participate in local cleanup events, directly aiding in the eradication of plastic waste from our parks and coastlines. Fourthly, we can disseminate knowledge about the disastrous impacts of plastic pollution, enlightening our friends, family, and community about the gravity of this matter. Finally, we can back policies that curtail plastic production, expressing our worries to lawmakers and casting votes for environmentally progressive policies. Each of these endeavors plays a critical part in preventing our planet from turning into a plastic waste dump. So imagine a world where every shoreline, every riverbed, every park is choked with plastic waste. And then, let's work together to ensure that this vision never becomes our reality. Each of these actions plays a vital role in preventing our world from becoming swamped with plastic. Plastic, a ubiquitous material, is in everything from the clothes we wear to the containers that hold our food. It's hard to imagine modern life without it, yet this convenience comes at a high price. Approximately 8 million metric tons of plastic waste enter our oceans each year. That's equivalent to a garbage truck dumping plastic into the ocean every minute of every day. Once in the environment, plastic doesn't just disappear. It breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces, becoming microplastics that are nearly impossible to clean up. These tiny particles spread throughout the ecosystem, infiltrating every level. It's estimated that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish by weight. This plastic pollution doesn't just harm wildlife, it affects us too. Microplastics have been found in everything from tap water to table salt, even in our bodies. The long-term effects of this exposure are still unknown, but it's clear that plastic pollution is a global health issue. So, what can we do? The solution starts with us, with our choices and actions. Think about how much single-use plastic you use in a day. The water bottle you grab on the go, the plastic bag at the grocery store, the disposable cutlery with your lunch. Each of these items, used for just a moment, can persist in the environment for hundreds, even thousands of years. Reducing plastic use doesn't have to be difficult. Start by swapping out single-use items for reusable alternatives. Invest in a reusable water bottle, bring your own shopping bags, choose products with less packaging. Every small change adds up, and together, we can make a big difference. Remember, plastic pollution isn't someone else's problem, it's ours to solve. And while it may seem like an insurmountable task, we have the power to turn the tide. It's time to rethink our relationship with plastic. It's time to act. Because a world choked with plastic isn't the legacy we want to leave for future generations. So start today, make a change, be a part of the solution.